So today is the 3rd of October 2025. Good morning, Mr. Adekoye Shegun, Peter Danladi, pardon me, Mr. Inyeti Akwan. Good morning. All right, so we're having a morning analysis. We check our fundamentals and we'll go to the technicals. Now, fundamentally, I would advise we take a lot of caution today because there seems to be a lot of fundamental events, especially the upcoming NFP. Earlier on today, which is night time. Good morning, Mr. Godson. Nighttime Nigerian time. Japanese yen. There were some news events. Bank of Japan, Governor Ueda gave a speech. But then the other ones that will come out today by 10 all day today, there'll be German bank holiday. That may affect the euro. Like I said, all day today, we have German bank holiday, and that may have its impact, on the euro pairs generally. But then the other events, okay, 10:40, there'll be ECB President Lagarde speech. So the European Central Bank President Lagarde will give a speech by 10:40 a.m. today. Now, today we've announced we're having NFP, but then we can see on the screen now that there's no specific time has been allotted to this event as at this moment. So to be honest, it's looking shaky. Now, if in the course of the day, the time shows maybe 1:30 p.m. and the rest, fine. That means it's going to hold. But otherwise, if that doesn't show up, then maybe the United States might be planning to shift the event maybe to next week Friday. So let's just watch out. What we're seeing now for average hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, and unemployment rate, the time is showing tentative, showing no, which means that no specific time has been allotted to it as at this moment of this analysis. But we'll keep checking and we'll update you in the course of the day. By 2 p.m. today, 2:20 p.m. today rather, Bank of England Governor Bailey will give a speech, and that will impact upon the British pound. Then 3 p.m. later today, ISM Services PMI data will be released from the US. So we have a day filled with a lot of, fundamental events, and as such, I will advise us we trade with a lot of caution. More so today is Friday. Usually Friday trades are to be taken cautiously because of end of week movement in the market. But then I'll just go straight to the chart now. I have just two setups. The market is very quiet, but then I cited two setups I can share with us, which may move in the course of today. Now, the first is going to be the USD CHF, even though we don't have clarity yet as to what is happening in the United States, whether we're going to be having the NFP or not. But then I'm seeing a setup on the USD CHF, and that's a symmetrical triangle on the 4-hour time frame. Usually, how this works is this: if price breaks out to the upside, we're buying the USD CHF. If it breaks out to the downside, we're buying the USD CHF. So we just watch out and see where the market, we follow the money wherever it goes. If it breaks out upwards, we'll buy. If it breaks out downwards, we'll sell. So let's just watch out for that in the course of the day. So we are on both directions for the USD CHF, waiting for where the breakout will finally take place. And the other instrument I'm seeing, I've been watching this since yesterday, is the GBP JPY. The GBP JPY. And for this particular one, I have the kind of confluence I've seen to be a high probability one. And this is how it is. We have price, trending higher, making higher lows on the daily time frame. Then we also have a support zone right here. Now, price making higher lows here in an uptrend indicates we're expecting a bullish movement. Then price also at that point having a support is also a double confirmation of the possibility of an uptrend. So we are bullish on the GBP JPY. This is the daily time frame. Let's zoom out bigger. And we can also see that it looks a lot like we're having a candlestick that looks more like a bullish engulfing candlestick also, which is another indication of a possible bullish move. But then that current bullish engulfing is still early. The day just started, so anything can still happen. But then if you take it out to preferably the 1 hour time frame, I'm clearly seeing the formation of a falling wedge pattern, which is equally an indication of a bull, and an inverse head and shoulder pattern, which is the final confirmation for a bull movement. So I am bullish on the GBP JPY. I'm very bullish on the GBP JPY. Now, there was a signal I dropped yesterday on the GB card. It's if for those who took it, it's still likely going to sell, though the stop loss got taken out. But then there's still a very strong probability we may have price still moving that direction. But then just ignore that one and let's focus on this. If you have not taken that, just don't bother about it. I'm seeing this one going up today, and today being Friday, that's my view on the GBP JPY. We only need price to break out above this neckline. RSI is already above 50, MACD is already above 0. So I'll be focusing my attention on this particular setup today. We're expecting a bullish breakout on the GBP JPY, and we might be closing the week, with this particular setup, all things being equal. Now, if NFP comes out, it may affect this setup. If NFP will still be released today, it's going to affect this setup. Otherwise, if it's for other news events, they may not really have much impact on it, and that's, may help us see price go up. Now, to Fibonacci 50 from around the neckline region can give as much as 35 pips, and to Fibonacci 61.8 can give as much as 70 pips. So let's watch out closely on this instrument, for today. All right, that will be all from my end for the analysis this morning.